why did I start like that? Hey, hey, hey,
Hey, hey, how y'all doing?
we're back. Like I said I would, I kept my promise, period. That's the only reason I'm here. I'm here because I want to keep my promise. So hey guys, hey, we are back. Oh, the laptop is in frame, unfortunately. But guess what, we are back. Like I said I would be. To do what? To revise! What time is it? It's 3:45. I know. A productive day, or the most productive hours of the day have gone. That made no sense. The most productive hours of the day have passed, but I'm here. Quick update. Yesterday, I was lying through my teeth when I said, yeah, we're gonna revise, sis. I didn't do not a single thing yesterday. Don't get me wrong, I tried, but I didn't try hard enough. Do you get what I mean? Like, what was I doing instead? I would say I was editing, but
Barely.
do you get what I mean? Like, I barely did anything. Like, it wasn't enough to say that. It's not like I edited a video, like I got something finished. Like, I'm like a third way through my editing process. Like, yeah. That's neither here nor there, that's not what we're here for. What we are here for is to take another test. I'm gonna do a mock test, like a normal theory mock test, and then a hazard perception test. So we're gonna do 2 tests before I actually start revising. Guys, look at my progress though. We went from, what? Oh, this one didn't save. This one was like 35, I think. I don't even remember. It was less than 39. So I went from whatever score I went from here, if you guys remember from the first video, whatever that was here, then 39, then 40, then 45. Do you see the improvement? Do you see what practice does? As you can see, the site actually doesn't allow you to do anymore. I did try and have a look at this earlier, and it allows you to do maybe like 5 questions, as you can see. Listen, yeah, they only allow you to have a go at 5 questions. Alright? Do you see that? You've reached just the 5 question limit. So I didn't get 5 out of 50. Yeah? I don't know why it looks like that, about it's not enough to pass. 5 correct answers at least. Bro, 5 correct answers was the only thing given. There were only 5 questions. And then they locked it off. You see, look at that. Look. Greens, baby. Green, baby. Green. Back to back to back. Period. The only thing is, I'm chatting all of this now. There are tests available. Do you get what I mean? Like, we got some tests available. The hard one. They has a perception on here. Yo, I didn't know. I didn't. And they only have 1. So should I save it or? Guys, what do I do? And they have 14 videos. Guys. I didn't. This is what happens when you skim read. You don't actually read what's in front of you. Like, I've been looking at this site for going on over a week now. Okay. Yeah, I've checked on the site like more than almost every day this week. And it's very evident that I'm not reading what I'm reviewing. We're just gonna jump straight into it. I'm just doing it. Okay. Let's go. Where's my water? Parched. I'm parched. Water. Anyway, sorry. Okay, we're gonna go. Okay. While you are driving in daytime, visibility is poor, though it hasn't been seriously compromised. You should activate your dipped headlights. Guys, is this the first time I got my first question correct? Let's not even get into it. When driving on a wet surface, how large a time gap should there be between you and the vehicle ahead? Four seconds. let's not get ahead of ourselves. Your eyesight is worsening and it's starting to affect your driving. Who must you inform? An optician, babe. Why are you tricking me like that? You're meant to inform your optician, but the DVLA, let them know. Let them check that license for you. Let them change up the rules. Let them know. I don't know why. Let's find out why. You must be medically fit to drive. Understand that some medicines shouldn't be taken if you intend to drive. Notify the DVLA if your health is likely to affect your ability to drive either now or because of a worsening condition in the future. I don't like bad health. Next. Which of the following would not impair your ability to concentrate while driving? Playing music on the loudest setting, wearing contact lenses, feeling fatigued, taking drugs. What? Which of the following would not... Pardon me. Wearing contact lenses. I should have read that. 2 pensioners are getting ready to cross the road, but not a pedestrian. 2 pensioners are not getting ready to cross the road. 2 pensioners are getting ready to cross the road, but not at a pedestrian crossing. As you approach, you should use extra precaution because they may not realise how fast your car is travelling. Stop and allow them to cross. Expect them to see you and cause no problems. We're gonna have to stop. Woo! Do you see what happens when you get cocky? Do you see what happens when you get arrogant? Do you see? I wasn't being arrogant. I was kind of feeling myself because it's the first time I got, the first 4 questions correct. You win some, you lose some, I guess. Use extra caution because they may not realise how fast your car is travelling. Older people may have poorer eyesight or hearing. So 2 pensioners are getting ready to cross the road, but not at a pedestrian crossing. As you approach, you should use extra caution because they may not realise how fast your car is travelling. First of all, they're not at a pedestrian crossing. So you're telling me I shouldn't stop? Use extra caution because they may not realise how fast your car is travelling. I don't like that stop and allow them to cross isn't the answer. Not because I got it wrong, but because in like a normal situation, most people would stop, even though it's my right of way at that point. I don't know. I haven't checked. No, I did have a look at other road users, and they always tell you to slow down. The pedestrian's always right, Hey. While driving through a residential area, you accidentally crash into a garden wall. No one else is around. You must inform the homeowner. No. Ask a pass. No. Inform the police. Yeah. Next question. You were first to arrive at the scene of an accident involving a motorcycle. The rider has been hurt. Do not remove the person's helmet unless it is essential. In which of the following situations is it least safe to overtake another vehicle? Travelling towards a dip in the road surface, in a designated 30 miles per hour zone, driving on a one-way street, immediately after emerging from a bend. These bend questions actually, they be getting on my nerves. I'm gonna say, can I say dip? I feel like a dip. Yay! A dip in the road may impair your ability to drive safely and see traffic coming in the opposite direction. Whoa, hold up. Wait a minute. A dip in the road may impair your ability to drive safely and see traffic coming in the opposite direction. I'm not going to be able to see traffic coming in the opposite direction because of a dip in the road. Triangular signs provide warnings. While in a queue at traffic lights, you are planning to turn left prior to making the maneuver you need to. Check if there are any cyclists on the left. Place your car between 2 lines. Check the rearview mirror. Reduce the distance between your car and the vehicle ahead. Reduce the distance. Oh, that was impulsive, darling. Cyclists have been travelling on the left-hand side. Cyclists may be travelling on the left-hand side. Before you make your planned turn, perform a final check to see if there are any cyclists obstructing your path. Please tell me we're moving. No, you're planning to turn left. Alright, okay, so check, make sure you're not cutting up any. I ain't seen this before. Is this a contraflow? It's a contraflow! What should you not do when you are about to join a contraflow? I don't know. You tell me. Switch lanes at the last minute. Select which lane you want to use in advance. Plan your journey and slow down in plenty of time. Maintain a 2-second time gap between your car and the vehicle ahead. Switch lanes at the last minute, sir. When joining a contraflow, you should choose an appropriate lane and stay in that lane. Constantly switching between lanes at short notice may catch other drivers off guard, increasing the likelihood of a collision. You're involved in an accident in which someone suffers a burn. A burn should be called for at least 20 minutes. While travelling down a steep hill, some drivers hold the clutch down or put the gearbox in neutral. If done for prolonged periods of time, this can be dangerous because the vehicle can gain speed quickly. My heart almost dropped to my stomach. I thought I got that wrong, but thank you, Jesus. Travelling downhill in neutral or by holding the clutch, blah, 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 is called coasting. If you do not load for too long, or vehicle can start to travel too fast, steering, bends, be affected. While driving in the right-hand lane of a dual carriageway, you see a sign indicating that the lane is closed 800 yards ahead. What should you do? Don't move. Indicate to the left and change into another lane in good time. Move to another lane straight away. Stay in the lane. Wait, hold up, wait a minute. While driving in the right... Yes, baby! Yes! Read the question. Read the question. Read the question. Yeah. Indicate left and change into another lane in good time. Next, your horn should mainly be used for alerting drivers to your presence. Period. Next question. You're planning to tow a trailer. Where can information on the maximum nose weight for the tow ball of the vehicle be found? Bitch. Tow ball. Nose weight. I'm gonna go with vehicle's manual. Thank you, Jesus. You must find out the maximum nose weight of your vehicle's tow ball so you can load the trailer safely. You should be able to find it in your vehicle's manual. Perfecto. While you are driving, a police officer flashes his headlights at you from behind. He's pointing to the left. What should you do? Pull over to the left when it's safe to do so. Move into the left-hand lane, stop straight away and make a left-hand turn. Number 2. You are going straight on at the next roundabout. You need to turn on your left indicator as you join the roundabout. Avoid indicating. Turn on your right indicator. Turn on your left indicator prior to exiting the roundabout. Oh, snap. Turn on your left indicator prior to exiting the roundabout. Or turn on your left indicator as you join the roundabout. Isn't it as I pass the first exit? You're going straight on at the next roundabout. You're going straight on. But there's usually an exit to my left. Like this is exit number 1, 2, and then 3. Because I'm on exit 4. I don't know, guys. They got me. My initial instinct is turn on your left indicator as you join the roundabout. I'm just gonna go with it. Aww. Okay, I got it wrong. You need to help motorists understand what you plan to do. That would make more sense. That turn on the indicator prior to exiting the roundabout because it's just before you reach the exit. Like I made it make sense in my head. But I wanted to go with my gut because my belly said you thought it was the first one, so go with the first one. You're approaching an amber traffic light. What does this mean? Parada. You can continue if there's no pedestrians. Facts. You need to come to a halt. You can continue driving if there's no obstructions ahead. You should prepare to move. That first one. Did I just skip past you need to come to a halt at the stop line? Bro. And the fact is I said parada. Did I not? Did I not say stop? So then why? Let me not get mad. It's my fault. While travelling on a one-way street, you decide to turn right. Where should your car be positioned? In the middle? Well, if I'm turning right, then obviously I'm turning right. So y'all bitches gotta wait for me. In the left-hand lane, on the left-hand side of the centre line. That one. In the right-hand lane? What are you talking about, bro? How? I'm not seeing any signs that says one-way street. So that means cars are obviously coming down on my right. So who the hell, what the hell? I'm confused. This doesn't make sense to me. Hint, you need to ensure that you won't obstruct other drivers on the one-way street. What are you talking about, bro? So this is a one-way street. For sake, bro. It is a one-way street. How am I supposed to know that? You gave me no indication. Yes, it looks slim, but that could just be a narrow two-way traffic. There's traffic lights on both sides. Were the road signs telling me that it's it isn't, Renee. Oh, it did tell me that it's a one-way street. The dotted lines mean you can go over. You don't cross when it's bold. It did tell me. It did tell me. Again, it's my fault. I'm stupid. Next. Never attempt to overtake cyclists when you are travelling on a one-way street, approaching a left-hand bend, about to turn left, travelling on a dual carriageway. Next question. You should only stop on the hard shoulder of a motorway if you are in a genuine emergency. Oh, maybe I should read the rest. You need to show your certificate of motor insurance when requested by the police. Is motor insurance MOT or just... buy or sell a car? No. Oh, snap! SORN, also known as, is valid until, yeah, next. You're travelling on a busy road, you intend to pull over on the left-hand side. Just after a junction turning that is also on the left, where should you indicate? What? You are travelling on a busy road. The road is busy. I'm seeing cyclists, I'm seeing motorcyclists, I'm seeing pedestrian. It's hectic. You intend to pull over on the left-hand side, so I'm Mr. Blue Car. Okay. Is that a what do they call it? Not a safe zone, a passing zone? You know that safe place? I don't know what it's called. I should know what it's called. You intend to pull over, yeah, just after a junction turning that is also... Wait, what? Oh, snap. Once you've passed the junction, I assume. Once you've come up to a stop at the once you have come to a stop at the junction, prior to reaching the junction, Can I just say once you've passed the junction? Yay! You should indicate once you've passed the junction, past the left turning, as it will then become apparent to other road users that you intend to pull over. You are indicating right and planning to turn off a main road onto a smaller side road. Prior to turning, you need to... You are indicating right and planning to turn off a main road onto a smaller road. Don't you exit roads on... No, that's the motorway. Yeah, I'm indicating right, planning to turn off a main road onto a smaller road. Prior to turning, you need to check for other but you're not meant to... You're not meant to overtake on the right. In this situation, you need to check for cyclists and motorcyclists before you make your right turn. They may have been overtaking stationary traffic. Double check in your mirrors. So I do need to read up on the motorcyclist code. That's something I've just been skipping over. Road narrowing. Chicanes and humps. What the heck is a chicane again? It's the island thingies that stick out of the road. Calming traffic are used for calming traffic and keeping road speeds low in areas with pedestrians and children. Correct. Alerting drivers to toll road entrance. I don't know what a toll is. Toll? No idea. Indicating that there are roadworks ahead. Encouraging motorists to drive faster. Bitch, never. You should not stop on a motorway if you need to check an atlas to see where you are. Never. You are asked to stop by the police. You should not stop. Red lights are flashing, you should. You are seriously injured and need immediate medical assistance, you should. Check the atlas, baby girl. I meant to say you're meant to plan your journey before you leave. You know. Which type of glasses are unsafe to wear when driving at night? Tinted. Next question. What is the greatest advantage of a vehicle with 4-wheel drive? What is the greatest advantage of a vehicle with a 4-wheel drive? You see markings warning you. School, keep clear. Why is it against the law to stop where these markings are? You are giving your mate's kid a lift to school. Your mate's kid. What type of mate? Your mate's kid. A lift to school. They are both 10 years old. Who's responsible for enjoying them? You, the driver. Put your seatbelt on. You should put your seatbelt on. The MOT certificate for a car over 3 years old lasts a year. What is the main measure used to prevent congestion on a motorway? 1 flat speed limit, closed lanes, variable speed limits in busy areas. When driving on a 3-lane motorway, which lane should you use? The left-hand lane. You are planning to overtake a vehicle, but a sign tells you there is a hidden dip ahead. What should you do? You wait. Period. While driving down a long slope. Read what you see, not what you think. Steep slope. You should keep your car's speed under control by not braking at all. Girl, use your brakes with care. Let's be responsible. Where can reflective studs, cat eyes, be found on a motorway? Everywhere. On the right-hand side of the on the right-hand side of the motorway, dividing a slip road from lanes. On the left-hand side of the motorway, all of the above. You are driving on a road without speed limit signs. However, the street lighting, which indicates that the speed limit is probably 30 miles per hour. Next question. Powered wheelchair scooters designed for use by disabled people have a maximum speed of 8 miles per hour. Next question. You have bought a sat-nav. Huh? Remember what they used to be called? Tom-toms. A tom-tom. Recalculating. A child passenger in your car is under 1.35 meters tall. How tall is that? So it's like a baby. That's not even... It's your responsibility to ensure the child is positioned between two adults wearing seatbelts. The child has a great view outside the window. Child is able to fasten his own seatbelt. An appropriate child restraint for the child's height and age is used. Period pull. Period pull. A child under 1.35 meters tall should use a child restraint, not an adult seatbelt, except in special circumstances as described in the Highway Code. We haven't reached that bit yet. When driving on passengers, it's your responsibility to ensure that they wear seatbelts or child restraints that are appropriate for their ages and heights. A child under 1.35 meters tall should use a child restraint. As you approach a bend, you see the sign. You should slow down and continue driving around the bend while remaining alert. The alert one, don't say slow crawl because you're still on a road, big man. Just slow your ass down. If you press down on the accelerator rapidly and the brake heavily without planning, it can lead to... What? What do you mean press on the accelerator rapidly and brake heavily without planning? Wait, am I looking for positive or negative? Okay, let's do positives. I said positives. Enhanced road safety. Less pollution entering the atmosphere. Fewer emissions from your car's exhaust. So it's going to be the negative. Greater fuel consumption, yeah. That's called process of elimination. Next question. The anti-lock brakes on your vehicle will be activated when you fail to brake in sufficient time. You are driving fast on wet roads. You notice danger ahead of you. You apply full pressure to your brake pedal. Oh, this isn't difficult. You apply full pressure to your brake pedal. Isn't it like... It's like an immediate... Yes! You know, if you press down on your brake suddenly with force... Perhaps because of an emergency, the anti-lock system will prevent the wheels from locking up and causing loss of steering control. Cars are most susceptible to crosswinds when narrow country, the road is wide and there aren't many there's a lot of traffic, the road is straight and quite long. Isn't it country road? Whoop whoop! Whoop whoop! Open stretches of road can increase the effect of crosswinds on vehicles, causing them to drift. You need to stay alert and try to avoid other vehicles which may make sudden movements. These include bicycles, motorcycles, lorries, and low tow trucks. Ooh. While travelling through a tunnel, a small fire starts in your vehicle. You need to head in the other direction straight away. Carry on through the tunnel if possible. Put your vehicle in reverse. Make an emergency stop. You're meant to leave the tunnel. If there's a fire in your car, if it's possible to drive out of the tunnel, you're supposed to do that. If not, then you make an emergency stop. Travelling through a tunnel, a small fire starts in your car. Oh yes, babe. If it's a small fire, you should try to clear the tunnel before evacuating. If not, switch off your engine, turn on your hazard lights, and contact the emergency services immediately. Avoid the fire if it is worsening. During heavy snowfall, you should only make necessary journeys. Next question. What's the best way to lower the chances of your car being stolen or broken into? What? Park on the side of the road that doesn't have much traffic. Park in a well-lit area. Of making sure that your car is visible as possible, you can lower the chances of your vehicle being broken into or stolen. To do this, park in a well-lit area and avoid deserted streets. Stop signs are which shape? Octagonal. Period poo! Whoop whoop! Whoop whoop! Guess what? I did what? I did what? I did what? I did what? I passed, period. I passed, period. I passed, period. I passed. That's all I wanted to say to you is I passed. Don't get me wrong, I did worse than I did the last time I took a test. I got one more wrong. I got one less than I did last time. One less wrong. So I got 44 out of 43. What? 44 out of 50. So we still got 6 wrong. But it's still a pass though. I was 1 off a fail. No, I was 2 off a fail. So we were close. We were close. Had me by the hairs of my chin. Yes, they did. But. It's not that serious because guess what? I passed. This is with no revision, obviously. And, you know, common sense being common to me now. Do you see how common sense becomes common once you study? Because then it's just like common knowledge. You know, it's just facts that I know as a teenager. Okay, as an adult. You can't say that anymore, can we? Yeah. Great stuff. I'm very happy with that outcome.